Hi, my name is Bruna and I'm a TDABC consortium member. And today I will show you the cost toolkit we created to support TDABC microcosting analysis. Our first pilot came through the database of a bone marrow transplantation TDABC microcosting study. The data structuring intelligence in Excel and VBA was developed. We chose Excel because we believe that cost analysis dashboards could be continually monitored by researchers as patients were discharged, making the accessibility of cost information transparent and easily trackable. So what you see here is our main page. As we click on the buttons, we are redirected to the tabs on the bottom that contains necessary information to calculate the capacity of each resource and capacity cost rate. We also have the patient's account that allow us to retrieve the cost of medicines, exam, and other procedure during the inpatient stay. All this information is computed in what we call patient map. The cost toolkit provides us integration from the date the patient was hospitalized to the day he was discharged. The automation of the reading, the consumption of materials, medicines, and exams extract directly from the patient's account. Automation of the cost calculation of professionals based on the patient electronic health records retrieval activities, and cost calculation of hospitalization based on financial account system. In other words, the patient map allows us to have each labor resource in each activity for this patient, and it is our main resource to further cost analysis. This single dashboard allows us to choose the patient we want, and the information is automatically generated. What you see here is the information from who I have called patient 1, P1. But I can easily change the patient and the information automatically adapts. In the end, macro costs are created and a logical formula checks whether the data is true. Moving on, so we click here on the bottom cost analysis, and our code goes through all the patient's map and copy the information to this first table here to make the analysis more visible. So in each line represents a patient and the resources it has used. For our bone marrow transplantation case, we decided to create analysis that summarize cost composition for each resource and cost per patient on each resource. And here, the line added is the length of stay for each patient. So we have the information of each at a patient level. So while we click here in cost per phase, we also can have cost composition at patient level, and we have the proportion of spend of each patient on each resource. Depending on your case, different analysis can be done. A bone marrow transplantation hospitalization, for example, is characterized by different phases, from the patient's admission, conditioning, day of infusion, period of aplasia until discharge. So it was interesting for us to have the information of cost on each phase. Now we have clicked the button cost per phase, we now have the information of cost per phase. And the other two tables are, the information for other two tables are created, and we have graphs on median cost per phase and median days per phase. We also have the check conference to guarantee that our data is true from the maps we have retrieved this cost data information. Tools that assist in data analysis are key advances in guiding health management to value. In the search for scalability of microcosting, The cost toolkit has been constant improvement to evaluate costs on other care lines and become more generic to be able to educate more people to TDABC healthcare management. Thank you.